Hit Song Forms. This is the brand new songwriting book by Jimmy Kachulis. And while his other books focus on melody and harmony, this one is devoted to musical form, or song forms if you will. There are plenty of hit songs shared in this book to justify its title, Hit Song Forms. In this review I'll share who it is written for, what you can learn, what I like and some points of critique. So let's get creative. Who is it written for? The question who it is for seems quite obvious when you look at the book title. It's meant for songwriters and aspiring songwriters who want to improve their songwriting chops. It's missing in this book, but in his previous two books, the author says this. The Songwriter's Workshop series is designed for songwriters at all levels. From beginners who can't read a note of music to professional songwriters who are looking for new ideas to spice up their work. Beginners, intermediates and professionals will have a lot of fun with this book, but I'm not sure if it's suitable for absolute beginners. I'll tell you why later. What can you learn? As always, the most important question is why bother reading this book? What can you learn and how will it help you become a better songwriter and composer? This is what the author has to say about it. In this book, you'll learn how the great songwriters choose and create the forms of their songs. Choosing the most effective song form for your song is a skill like the others you've learned. How to create melodies, harmonies, and lyrics. Now, you will learn how to set those great ideas in the best, most memorable structures. The book has 4 units and 34 lessons, and the 4 units are verse-chorus songs, pre-chorus songs, verse-refrain songs, surprising forms. Each unit has multiple lessons that explain what's important for that particular song form. And all in all, I like how the book is set up. The information flow is quite easy and comes very natural. What I like about hit song forms. I like the introduction. Mostly I skip it or just scan it just to get it over with. But here there are quite some interesting and valuable things to be learned. For example, the 2 approaches to song form, reminding you that you should not forget about your audience, the importance of tempo. And I also made an interesting video about this. Because the tempo of your music can completely transform your song or composition, in a good and bad way. The introduction is like a summary of everything that you're going to learn. The book is full of great listening examples, and what I especially like is that there are old and new hit songs included. And one of my favorite things is the small information boxes with music theory nuggets, and they're sprinkled all throughout the book. A point of critique. I feel that sometimes the book can take you a bit more by the hand. At times it seems that an extra explanation is missing. Sometimes it's assumed that you already know certain things, and that's why I'm not sure if this book is really for ultimate beginners. I love that you get so many different listening suggestions with each section, but it would have been nice to have an extra explanation if certain things don't exactly fit that lesson's topic. And also, there are some small mistakes in the scores and in the text. So is the Songwriter's Workshop Hit Song Forms a book for you? The answer is yes if you're a songwriter or composer who wants to learn more. After reading this book, I was left with many ideas and lots of inspiration. It's one of those books that you read every now and then just to get your creative juices flowing. And for more reading tips, check out the links in the description. Stay inspired, stay creative, and for now, see you next time.